Hey besties, welcome and welcome back. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Is your favorite Niger girl in the building? Let's get serious. If it's your first time seeing this beautiful face, my name is Nene Blessing. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be answering all the questions I've been getting from you guys. All the questions I've been getting. Why is your daughter hair so long? What do you use on her hair? How do you maintain her hair? Any tips and so on and so forth. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing tips and tricks, but before that, I'm going to be telling you guys just a little bit of story, okay? So stay tuned. 2022, I was pregnant for my second daughter. So my first daughter had the COVID from school. That was beginning of January 2022. So she tested positive from COVID. So we were doing quarantine. We were in the same house, but she was not unable to come close to me because of my condition. I was heavily pregnant. So 1 week later, I end up having the COVID anyways. So we stayed 2 weeks and a half without coming close to each other. Afterwards, when I was able to come close to my little one, it was already 2 weeks and a half. And you guys, her hair was tangled. Like, her hair was tangled. If you see her hair turned to dread because her father could not, like, he doesn't know how to style hair. All he was doing was putting her hair on a bun, bath her and put her hair on a bun, bath her and put her hair on a bun. So he was not doing anything, combing, styling, and so on and so forth. Just putting her hair on a bun, that was it. So when I was able to come close to my daughter, you guys, as I said earlier, her hair turned to dread. I tried to detangle her hair. The hair was not detangling at all. Like, it was not detangling at all. And I don't want to hurt her. So after multiple try, her hair refused to detangle. And mind you, I was heavily pregnant. So 1st of February 2022, I decided to cut the hair, like cut it. I was like, you know what? Why am I even wasting my energy? I need all this energy to push her sister out. So I just took scissors and then I chop her hair, chop. I cut her hair 1st of February 2022. Fast forward to today that I'm making this video. 3 years later, her hair has really grown beautifully well. Look at that. Her hair is super healthy, is super long. I'm so proud of myself. So let's get into the video now that I'm done telling you guys my little story. Tips number one. Make sure that your daughter drinks a lot of water and eat a lot of fruit. Very, very, very important. I am lucky because my first daughter, she likes to eat fruit. Like, she eats fruit more than her sister. Anything fruit, give it to her, she will eat it with joy. Okay, so giving them fruit is very important. Make sure that your children eat a lot of fruit. It helps for their hair growth. Number two, when your daughter is going to bed, always cover her hair with satin hair bonnet. Okay? Always cover her hair or their hair. If you have more than 2 daughters like me, I have 2. I'm going to put a picture here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Like, I always cover their hair with a satin bonnet, and that helps a lot. Number 3, always wet your daughter's hair before combing it to avoid breakage. If you have been following me, you know that I love to spray a little bit of water on the hair or spray extra moisturizing detangler on the hair. If you don't have this extra moisturizing detangler, it's okay. We all have water in our home. Just spray water. 99% I use water and I'm good to go. Combing a dry hair is not good. It's a bad idea. I'm talking from my experience. If I want to comb my hair, I have to spray water on my hair. It's important that my hair is wet before combing it, okay? Number 4, use the right comb on your children's hair, meaning if your daughter has coily hair, try to buy a coily hair comb. If your daughter has straight hair, buy a straight hair comb. Use the right comb on your children's hair. That will make your job easier. That will make your combing process easier, if that makes sense. Number 5, How many are we now? I have lost count. The next tip I have: use less oil on your daughter's hair. Very important. I don't apply oil on the hair. I prefer to apply leave-in conditioner on their hair. Also, the natural oil my daughters produce on their scalp is enough for them. That is why I don't like using extra oil. I prefer to apply leave-in conditioner on their hair than applying oil on their hair. You can never see me apply oil on their hair because I do what work for me. But if you think applying oil on your children's hair work for you, it's okay. You can stick to it, but do not apply too much. Use less as possible. Tips number 6: always moisturize your daughter's hair. Always moisturize their hair. Buy a leave-in conditioner product that works on their hair texture and always apply it on their hair to avoid dryness. Number 7 is also all about product. Use the same hair brand product on your children's hair. Don't use different brands at the same time. I see some people buying different brands to use on their children's hair at the same time, meaning the shampoo is from different brand, the leave-in conditioner is from different brand, the conditioner itself is from different brand. They are using 4 different hair brands at the same time. Like, you will not know which one is working and which one is not working. But when you are using one hair brand at the same time, like me, I have been using this brand for almost 7 years and I have not changed for 7 years because they are working for me. They make my children's hair so soft and the smell is amazing. Like, it smells so good. This video is not sponsored. This is me giving you my honest opinion. They don't even know if I exist, okay? This is me giving you my honest opinion. Let me summarize it. What I'm trying to say is that use one brand on your children's hair. That way you will know if it's working or not, because what worked for you may not work for me and what worked for me may not work for you. That does not mean that that hair product or that hair brand is not good. It just means that it did not work for you, so then you can try something new. When you see or when you finally find a hair product that is working for you, don't try to switch to something else because you see your favorite YouTuber or your family member that introduced something new to you. No, stick to the one you are using that is already working for you. Wash your daughter's hair once a week or once in 2 weeks. Once a week or once in 2 weeks. Stick to your routine. Do not wash her hair or use the product you are using every other week or every other month, like when you feel like. No. I like to do wash their hair every Saturday. If they have braid on, then I'm going to wash the hair twice a month. So I stick to my routine. That's why the hair is healthy, and that way is also easier for me to manipulate, okay? You will see me all the time trying to style the hair, trying to put the hair in a protective style because I do not want the hair to turn to dread like 3 years ago, the story I just told you guys. Number 9 or number 10 or number 11, I lost track, okay? Learn how to do your children's hair. Learn how to do easy protective hairstyle is very, very, very important. If you don't know how to style hair, you don't know where to start, always go to YouTube. Just type how to style toddler's hair, how to style little girl's hair. Bunch of videos will pop out. So learn from the video you'll be seeing on YouTube, and also practice make perfect. Practice make perfect. Some people are like, oh, I want to learn. They will just try 1 or twice and they just give up. I have a friend that she's always saying she wants to learn. I encourage her to buy a mannequin with hair. That way you are not learning with your daughter's hair, you are learning with this. I did not use my daughter's hair to learn. I know how to do hair before I became a mom. So my grandmother taught me how to style hair, how to do hair. May her also continue to rest in peace. So you guys, she make an effort and she bought one. She only tried to practice twice, and then she gave up. She just gave up. She's like, I don't have patience for this. I don't, it's so difficult, and so on and so forth. I was like, but you have to keep on trying, keep on trying. Practice make perfect, meaning the more you do it, the more perfecto you're going to become, right? Or you're going to be, if that makes sense. So she gave up before she could even started, if I may put it that way. So if you are learning how to style, or you are learning how to do a protective style, the first time, the second time, it may not turn out the way you think it's supposed to turn out. It's okay. Just keep on practicing. Keep on practicing. That way, you're going to be perfect at it. I always like trying new things. If you're not new here, you know already. When I see a new hairstyle, I would like to try it on my hair. And also, I would like to try it on my children's hair. As I said earlier, for the first time, it may not turn out good. Keep on trying until you get it right, okay? Anywho, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope this video was helpful. You guys, if you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Afterwards, turn on your notification bell so you can be notified when I post a video or when I go live. Talking about going live, I go live every day and every other day. It depends on my schedule, and it also depends when you guys are online. Thank you, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye, and I'm sending you guys all the love from Belgium. Bye.